Today, we're going to travel back to the 18th century. We're going to discuss the land wars. I'm going to focus on the biggest and the most important campaign of the 19th century, the Waikato War, which started on the 17th of July, 1863 to April, 1864. So it only lasted for 9 months, but man, would you be surprised with how much can happen in 9 months? The reasoning for this to start was because the Maori had land and the British didn't. The plans for the invasion were drawn up. This was in 1861. But then this fancy dude, Governor Sir George Grey, interfered and said, "No!"
So nothing happened for 2 years.
But then in 1863,
they had to reactivate the plan.
this started tension between the colonial government
And the Kingites.
Hold up.
So we know what's happening.
But the colonial government is like the British government.
They're a group of colonists.
And the Kinite was a Maori king or chief. He called all the shots. Sir George Grey, he gave the Maori a option. He said that they could take an oath, join their side, join the... But it's not surprising that they said no, because they would literally be handing over their land.
3 days later, the government started their attack.
They didn't get very far because Maori are fierce warriors. Now let's just hold on a second. I don't believe Sir George Grey wanted so many people to die, but I do believe that he wanted a war so he could get the land because he wanted it so badly. There were 14,000 imperial and colonial troops and 4,000 Maori warriors because they won and because the Maori ended up fighting the Queen. They had their land confiscated off them and given to the British. There was 12,000 kilometres confiscated off them, equivalent to 10 Aucklands. And that, folks, is the land wars in 3 short minutes.
There's a time and a place. Use it somewhere else.
Here are the credits.